I get barber pole over release or 40 seconds, I'll take it off. Ready?
Yep.
On the 40. This is just releasing the locks to it. I got barber pole over barber pole.
It looks like it released. It actually moved.
And barber pole over release. Take the switch to off. Demate. That's just this one, and I should get released.
Verify which cable of the
remote low hover, so go position on it. We still got no lights.
To plug into Reba, was it 1008 that I'm recharging?
There's the one that's weird.
Is it the same one that I had from previous?
Okay.
All right, Tony, so what did you do this morning?
I got up this morning and got all cleaned up. Good shave. Then we pulled MRM1 out of the payload bay, and you probably can see that better in the monitor. And in the bottom view is our camera looking at our payload bay at MRM1, and then our top view is the station's big arm end effector, and you can see we lined it up so they can just go in and grapple. And Big G's over in the cupola flying the big arm. He's going to grapple the module and plug it into the bottom of the space station, and we'll go over and take the recorder over there and capture some of his work.
All right, Houston, copy. I'll terminate at 15:48, and we'll go ahead and start up bag number 9.
Hey, Bueno, what you doing?
Hey, Tony. I'm filling up some water bags here. We make a lot of water over here on the space shuttle with our fuel cells, and since we're docked up here at the station, we can't dump it like we normally would. And as luck would have it, they need water. Since they have solar arrays, they don't make water like this, so it works out pretty well. So we fill up these water bags and we take them over to the station. It's a pretty important task.
It seems like you're doing a great job at it.
2 for TJ and AVR.
Oh, this is live action. Soichi's working.
In regards to your question,
it's a regular space station morning.
Alright. What do you have there?
Something. This is Japanese vegetable rice, egg drop soup.
Egg drop soup. Oh, that sounds good. Thanks, Soichi.
This is my operational editorial comment. Rather than making me go look it up in yet another document, it's really cool if we put that kind of information in the stove, so it saves no bags. For digging it up for me.
What you doing, TJ?
Preparing.
And we copy. Let us copy. Do you like your view?
Preparing.
No problem, TJ. We copy all.
One of the experiments for return, and we have to get it all cleaned up and all saved and all that kind of stuff before we hand it over to you. So Huntsville has got a nice little plant growing facility, and remove the air cartridges, powering down, sucking out the water, and we'll give it over to you a little bit later.
Cool. How are the plants growing?
Well, right now they're completely empty. They have been growing very wonderfully so far. It's been really a pretty cool experiment. I've gone through about 9 or 10 iterations, and I think by about iteration number 7 I got really good at it.
All right.
Planting them, harvesting them, taking pictures, preserving them. Been good.
Thanks for your time.
Looks good.
This is a live action shot.
Live action.
You can't see. The angle's not too good, but this is Garrett.
Grappling MRM1.
Grappling MRM1. Okay. And I'll turn this off quick because it's not too much of an angle. We'll catch their faces from a better angle in just a bit.
Right.
So now we're in the cupola. This is the view we showed you from the shuttle.
Got it. It says the right label on it.
End effector.
Okay.
You can see Garrett's driven the big arm. Okay. Here's looking port into the jam. See Tracy. You can see Piers and Misha. No, that's Sasha. Back there behind Tracy's here. They're just finishing up a press conference. I think they're discussing their answers. We don't get NASA TV up here, so I didn't hear what their answers. I didn't hear answers all the questions. Alright, I can't believe we haven't put this in flight day highlights. This is definitely one of the highlights. This is, of course, the cupola. And we are, of course, the camera's going to get overexposed here. Flying over Baja. Let's look back here so I can show you something that you might recognize. ND back on. And this was where Piers and Garrett were earlier filming, or we tried to film them with MRM1, but it's hard to get in here with the video camera with them in there flying. But just looking at the horizon. It's mostly overexposed in the camera, but this view is spectacular even if it's not caught on the video camera.